Hi, this is Larry. What you see here is a stainless steel tank that a friend gave me. It's going to be part of my turnover. I'm going to be getting rid of all those plastic tubs that I have outside and replacing them with these vintage stainless steel tanks that I got from a friend. This one's kind of unique. It's kind of like a coral frag tank. It's 24 inches long, 12 inches wide, and only 8 inches high. If we take a quick look at the sealant, you'll notice it's black. I don't know if it's the original sealant, but it's been without water for quite some time, so I'm going to change the seal on this thing. What I did was kind of clean up the stainless steel with steel wool, and it got rid of all the corrosion spots. And here you see the items that I'm going to use to reseal this tank. I've got some denatured alcohol there to clean it. I've got tape to tape it off. Here's the razor blades to remove the sealant, the old sealant. And this is the new sealant that I'm going to be replacing. It's GE Silicone 1. And that's what I'll be doing. So, let's get started. As you can see, as I'm removing this sealant, it breaks up pretty easy. I do believe this is the original sealant, that stuff they called asphaltium. It's a tar-based product that they used to use in the, I guess, 60s to seal tanks. So I'm going to continue removing this stuff, and we'll be right back. Well, as you can see, I've scraped out and removed pretty much all of the seams of that asphalt-based material that was in the corners. You can see it's pretty clean. And you can see the material's got a obsidian look to it. So, we'll clean this thing up. I'll wipe it down with denatured alcohol, and we'll tape it, get it ready for silicone application. Alright, so what I've done so far is I've scraped off the asphalt sealant, the old asphalt sealant, and cleaned it up a bit. I used some soap and water to clean the tanks and the surfaces. I then went to wipe all the corners with the denatured alcohol, and then I taped off the edges of the glass that I didn't want exposed to the silicone. And from past experiences, I know that I'm kind of sloppy with the silicone, so I covered the rest of the surfaces with paper, as you can see. The joints are nice and clean. And I'll be doing two tanks. The small frag tank that I had listed before, this is a 24 by 12 by 8 inch tank, and the other tank is a 24 by 12 by 12 tank. I guess it's like a 15 long, and this is the product that I'll be using to do the bead, silicone bead with. This is GE Silicone 1 clear, and I'll be using this caulk gun and a gloved finger to smooth out the bead. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, we're back. I laid down the silicone bead along the edges, all the corners, and I used a gloved finger to smooth it out. Can't see it too well there, but you can see it here and there. I went ahead and scored the edges on this. This is the last sheet. On the other tank, what I did was I removed the tape and paper before it laid down a skin, so it did the same thing. I just wanted to try both methods to see which one would work the best. They're both about the same. This one's probably just a little bit more work. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this tape. And as you can see there, the corners are sealed pretty good. Okay, so next is go place this tank out in its final position. Alright, now the tanks are in their positions. You notice I've taken a 10-gallon frag tank and put it at the bottom tier. A 15-gallon long goes right there. And then in the place of this rack, I'll place the other tank, which is that tank, also we placed on hollow tile bricks. I'm doing a water test now to see if I've sealed up all the gaps in the corners. And I'll be placing a lot of these potted plants in there in the meantime till I get some Aqua Soil, and then I'll try to, I guess, scape these two tanks and remove some of the items that are in this rack and place it in these two tanks and get rid of this rack. And there we go. Well, the project is completed for now. As you can see, I've set up the 15-gallon and I moved in there all the pearlweed, all the Hemianthus glomeratus. In the front there you'll see some Anubias petite, and right there in the center is Echinodoros tenalis, pygmy chainsword. In there I placed a pair, actually a trio of swordtails and a bunch of shrimp. And if we go over to a very shallow 10-gallon, you can see what I placed in there. I put the glossa there, assorted crypts, and in the center there's some hydrocotyle, small hydrocotyle, and along the front, HC. In the future, that tank will be set up on cinder tile bricks in this position, and that will be moved, I don't know where. You can see duckweed. I've got some more hydrocotyle in there and some floating pearlweed. I've got a bunch of odd swordtails, wild swordtails. An interesting thing that I did with this setup is, because it is fully exposed to the weather, I used, you can see there, as the platform on top of the bricks is ceramic tile, a 2-foot by 1-foot ceramic tile on both of these. And I'll also do the same thing for the 5-gallon or 5.5-gallon when it goes in this position. And that's it.